Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for dropping by. Today I have just finished a little prom walk and a little beach walk, and I am heading home down Princess Street. So I thought I'd make another little video for you folks. It's around, I don't know, 8:10 in the evening, 8:15, something like that. You can see there the sea fresh fish and chips. The chips from there are really nice. I'm sure all the food's really nice, but I've only ever had the chips. But they are delicious. The Cozy Cup, little coffee shop. Got a handy little post box there. Walking past now. That is Tyldesley Road. There, heading on towards Lytham Road. That is the Vauxhall Village development, which is being temporarily abandoned. I have heard that work is going to be continued on there, but as I've said in recent videos, I don't see any sign of that happening yet. That is Dale Street, walking past there. And you can see there on the corner of Dale Street and Princess Street, the Lindale Cafe. And I've never been in there, but every time I walk past that cafe and film it, people tell me how delicious the food is and how I should go in there. So really, I should go in there soon. But yeah, going by the majority of people who comment, the food is delicious in the Lindale Cafe. You can see this halted development there, all the bricks and building supplies, some of them still wrapped up, just unused. See the completed houses there, and there's actually a semi-completed house on the corner. Look, I zoom in, the house on the corner there is only partially built and not finished. It's not been plastered over or painted or anything. You see all the old houses here, old guest houses, and some of them are private houses here. But the new Vauxhall Village houses are on the right hand side. That is Blundell Street, and trams used to head on down there all the way through and into the tram depot. You see the old houses on this side that are super old here, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean, there's lots of really nice old buildings in Blackpool, and old isn't necessarily bad. And on this side we have got all the new houses. So yeah, you've got old meets new, just opposite sides of the road. Heading up down there is Stan Mortensen Avenue. And heading on that side is Caroline Street. Again, we've got more of these new houses down here, looking very pretty. The ones on the end in the different colours. Some of those at this end of the street have got little carports on them. But we're just going to head straight on down Princess Street and hope that obnoxious loud music doesn't get me copyright strikes. Yeah, sorry, I just actually had to turn the camera off because that was so completely loud, and whoever was playing it, they had the windows wide open, so it was blasting into the street. I mean, I can still hear it behind me, and I do think that it makes me chuckle a little bit, because I think that that is my measure of the fact that I am truly getting into an old fart. Because when I hear just loud music blasting onto the street now, I'm like a female Victim Elgin. I'm like, oh, who's that blasting out? It's so obnoxious, it's so, you know, awful. I mean, I am going to be honest, if it's music that I actually like, I don't mind that much. And if I'm not filming, I don't really mind that much. But if I'm filming and it's music I really don't like, yeah, I just go full on into grumpy old fart mode. But anyway, we're past it now, and hopefully I won't have any copyright strikes. But yeah, that was super duper loud, and I do really think it is a bit antisocial, really. All fart jokes aside, I think when you're blasting out your taste in music into the street and to the general public, I do think it's a tad antisocial, because not everybody likes what you like. We all like different things, so it's not fair just to inflict your taste on the unsuspecting public. I don't know, just let me know what you think in the comments. It's no big deal either way. Look, silence, no music, no traffic sounds. I mean, you don't have silence because you can still hear me, but it's nice to walk down the street, and it's certainly nice and peaceful just to hear like no traffic sounds. Isn't that good? Because the prom was still pretty lively, but I guess it's lively because a lot of the pubs were playing the match, because I walked past a few pubs and you could hear TV commentary, so they must have been watching the football from the pubs. But I'm guessing now, as I get closer to home, it's much more residential, that people will be indoors at home watching. That looks interesting. Anything in there, or is that just a cubby? What is in there? Oh, that's disappointing. I thought it's just a teeny little cubby with an old comfy chair in there. I'm sure that was somebody's comfy chair at some point in time. That's a bit strange, isn't it? Up there, and yeah, it's an armchair and a little weird cubby, little bike dump there. That's a shame. Learn to drive. I'd like to learn to drive. I don't know if I would struggle or not. I usually find learning new things easy, and I test well. I have a good memory, and because I'm slightly OCD and I have fairly good retention, I'd always perform well in tests and exams, but it's the aftermath that would worry me. I wouldn't worry so much about passing the test, but I'd worry about being out in the real world on my own driving. That's the bit that would scare me. So I don't think I'd be a good driver. I'd be way too timid and nervy to be good. My daughter's actually learning to drive, so I'm just hoping she'll pass the test soon and she can drive me to work. We do work at the same place on some nights of the week, so she doesn't live that far away from me. So when I say she'd drive me to work, we'd pretty much go down together and come home together. Because when neither of us drive, we normally walk home together. So I wouldn't like inconvenience her and ask her to drive out of her way and pick me up or anything like that. Just like that, I am on Central Drive. So I think this is a good time to finish this video. So once again, thank you so much for watching. Please, please, please hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Please maybe leave me a comment, subscribe, and either way, I will see you all very soon in the next one. Goodbye.